Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the ego and the crucifixion. And I was talking to some people this week, and it was revealed to me that even when you think you've become awakened, the ego comes to a higher point. And the higher point of the ego says, I am now awakened, I am now enlightened, and now I'm above others who say that they're enlightened or they're awakened. It's just another level of the ego. So I want to give you some tools to help dissolve the higher ego so that you can have no ego. You're still going to have it because it's necessary for survival. It's something ingrained in you. But I want you to understand that you are not the ego. The ego itself is something separate from who you truly are. As you grow up, people tell you, this is how you should react, this is how you should respond, this is what's right, this is what's wrong. Throughout your life, you collect these things that people tell you, and that forms one version of you. But behind all of that is always the true you, who knows the truth, who knows what's right, who knows what's wrong for you. I'm writing about this in my book right now, so later in the future when I've finished, I'd like to get a copy out to everybody. But I want to talk to you about a 3-day fast, a water fast. It can be difficult. So the first thing that you should do is fast for 1 day at home, drinking only water, to get used to it. But if you think about this, what you're going to do is crucify the ego, and on the third day, the true you will rise again in resurrection. When you don't eat, your body goes through a bunch of different processes. It allows your mind to open up to a new level of experience. It allows you to see things from a different perspective, a more material perspective. Because when you put food in your mouth, you become what you eat. Your body takes that you have eaten, turns it into a man or a woman. When I say man, I mean human. Turns it into a human. So you're taking into you whatever the life was that you're eating. For instance, if you're eating meat, you're eating an animal that was butchered. It's going to have the life energy of that animal inside of it. A lot of times that's why we get stressed out, because we're eating animals that have been stressfully raised and stressfully killed. We're taking that into our bodies and we're adapting that stress into ourselves. When you go without eating for a few days, it allows you to get to a better baseline. It allows your spiritual energy to come. So, if you meditate during the 3 days, sit in a cross-legged position or stand straight up and down so that your spine is in alignment. When you breathe so that there's like a straw in your spine, and that energy is going up from the earth straight up into your brain, okay? Funny thing is, you have 33 vertebrae. Jesus, in the Bible, was crucified at 33 years old. If you look at a cross-cut of the brain, you can see a picture of what looks like a cherubim and a seraphim guarding the ark inside the brain. So if we take a lot of these different perspectives of what the Bible might be saying, and you do a fast, okay, raise that spiritual energy up the 33 vertebrae into the Ark of the Covenant. After 3 days of this spiritual practice, okay, after 3 days of crucifying your ego, it will be resurrected again into the Christ-like nature on the third day. Now, I'm an amateur with allegory, so there's some exploration to be done by everybody, okay? What I want you to do is sit in prayer. Stop eating, sit in prayer as much as you can for that first day. Realize that the person that you are outwardly, the person that you express in your daily life, is just a compilation of your life. Stand behind that person that you are. Watch their actions. Watch their reactions, their expectations. Watch the thoughts coming by. Try to figure out why you have them. This is part of the crucifixion. You're trying to figure out what has made you this. Okay? Go back, relive the horrible things that have happened to you in your life. Experience them. Go through the pain. Go through the suffering. Crucify that pain. Crucify that suffering. And here, on the second day, you're drinking only water, continuing to go through them. Go through the pain again. Experience the pain. Experience the suffering. Raise that energy up. Raise that Kundalini energy up. And on the third day, go back through those horrible experiences and overlay a feeling of positivity and love on top of them. Make them your lessons. Overlay the positivity. Make them good things to remember, okay? And on that third day, at the end of the day, you will resurrect yourself into a new person. This isn't going to change. This brain isn't going to change. But after your 3-day fast, you will start to realize, everything's not exactly what it seems to be. Now, I'm purposefully keeping some of the secrets of this away from you because I want you to experience it for yourself. So do me a favor, give me a 3-day water fast, okay? Spend some time alone. That's very important. Spend some time alone for 3 days. It's okay if you can't get away from your family. Some of us have responsibilities, but at some point in the day, go off, be alone with these thoughts. Let the thoughts happen. Watch the thoughts. See what they are. See why they are. Learn a little bit about yourself. And after 3 days, post me a video of your experiences. Okay? Let's give it a try. Bye.